Hello and welcome to EDnews TV. I am your host John. In today's episode, we're going to talk about a very important topic that is going around the world in Azerbaijan. We are honored to host Könül Nurullayeva. She is a member of Azerbaijani Parliament and Deputy Chairperson of its Youth and Sport Committee. Mrs. Könül, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, John, for your invitation and having me here today with you. And let's start.
Yeah, let's dive straight to the questions. So, the number one question that, of course, I would like to ask from you are MP of Azerbaijani Parliament, and I believe you are one of the young generations of the Azerbaijan Parliament. Let's talk about youth and sport. How do you assess the current role of sport in empowering Azerbaijani youth? And what key reforms do you think are needed for the further development of Azerbaijan?
Okay, first of all, thanks for touching such important subject and topic today. It would be really incorrect to view sport only as physical activity, I think. Sports, I think, are one of the most important tools in promoting physical education, of course, healthy lifestyle, building a strong character, and the most important, fostering a spirit of patriotism in young generation.
Yeah.
And in Azerbaijan, I think the role of sport in development of youth 100% undeniable. And of course, when we talk about sport and youth in Azerbaijan, today the sports receives really a significant support and attention at a state level in our country, and we are implementing a lot of different type of projects in Azerbaijan, we are building high standard world-class Olympic complexes in regions.
Yeah.
We have more than 46 Olympic complexes in regions. Then at the same time, we are establishing sport infrastructure in educational institutions like schools, universities, and many other things. Why? To make sure, all these things, serves to ensure that a young generation grow up in healthy environment.
Yeah.
And I think when we talk about sport, sports keep really people away from harmful habits.
Yeah.
And because of sport, people they can become more disciplined, more responsible, goal oriented, and when sports also develop leadership skills in people
among the youth.
Among the youth, 100%. And at the same time, for example, when we look to team sports, strengthen mutual respect, solidarity, then a sense of responsibility. When we look to individual sport, enhance willpower, self-confidence, and totally endure challenges.
Yeah.
And all these qualities at the end creates a strong foundation for the future of a young generation, and of course, logically, for the future of country. And at this moment, John, I really want to mention and emphasize, underline this very clearly, that I think that one of the main and important aspects of sport is patriotism.
Of course.
And when you have these feelings when flag raising of three-color, exactly, three-color flag, and at the same time, playing national anthem in international arenas, instill a deep sense of pride, in people. And that's why, sport and youth really very important subject. And at this moment, I also want to go back a little bit to the history of sport, and a major sporting events have been held in Azerbaijan, and including inaugural European Games 2015, exactly. Then fourth Islamic Solidarity Games 2017.
Even football as well.
100%. Without football. And 2019 Youth Olympic Festival, Formula One, Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Then like CIS 2025 Games. Then the last one happened in Shahdagh, the Azerbaijan Open International Alpine Skiing Tournament, many world and European championships, and all these many events, reinforcing a global, role of our country in region as a hub, and of course, and definitely, and the results, it increase the number of people interest in sport, and at the same time it strengthens the unity of people. That's and it's always very important for me. I think at the end, like I will try to summarize. Very important to mention the support of Azerbaijan Republic President Mr. İlham Aliyev, and the first Vice President Mrs. Mehriban Aliyeva, and the endless support and significant care and attention and dedication shown to sport and youth. Now we have these results.
I think I've seen,
exactly.
Now
we have these results.
Mr. President, even he's doing exercises.
He's very active.
He's very active.
He's very active, and he's also at the same time promoting healthy lifestyle.
Exactly.
It's a very nice, good messages to our society, to our young people, and as a result, today Azerbaijan is known as a sport nation all over the world, and in the city, in the center of this is our young people, and the main aim, the main goal is to form educated, then healthy, patriotic, I think social responsible, and the most important, loyal to our values, young generation.
I think that's a good point you've mentioned, but without taking much of your time, you mentioned a very important part is that patriotism among Azerbaijani people. I am one of the person that witnessed this, even in football, in the flag is raised and you just hear the hymn. It's
tears in your eyes.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
Exactly.
But let's dive to another aspect of youth, which is social media, the digital engagement. It's a very tricky thing to say. I mean, sometimes, when we talk about social media, how the young generation uses social media, especially in Azerbaijan, and how we see the engagement of, for instance, there's new things about AI, artificial intelligence. It's evolving so much. What role do you think families, state policies, education institutions, can play to help young generation use social media in a right way?
Okay, John, really very important and very actual subject and topic which you touched, I think that, of course, the social media has significant now impact on youth lives today, and the digital world, I think, has become irreversible part of their lives.
Yeah, of course.
Unfortunately, maybe we can say unfortunately, sometimes fortunately, sometimes unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the social networks serves as a source of information.
Of course.
It's a sense of communication, means of communication, then you know, at the same time, it's a platform for self, you know, expression. Of course, there are positive effects and negative effects of the social media to people. It doesn't matter young, you know, old. It doesn't matter in this stage, the age of the person. But let's start from the positive sides of the impact. Of course, these. You know, I think these platforms expand young people's access to information.
Yeah.
And young people easily and quickly access to all information related, for example, about global events, then educational, you know, platforms, institutions, then international different type of programs, then innovative initiatives, and many other type of informations within a second.
Yeah.
And at the by the way, they can also express themselves. You know, they can use social media, social networks, and showcase their skills. Then you know, present their startups. At the same time, they can also establish international communication. Which is also very important.
Very important, of course.
But, however,
the most important
the most important one. However, there are also another side of this issue. The risks created by social media, and this includes. We all understand this very well. There's information manipulations, disinformation. Then cyberbullying, then addiction, and the most important, you know, psychological stress. And at this stage, you know, as a Youth and Sport Committee of the National Assembly of the Republic of Azerbaijan, of course, we strongly believe that. You know, that objectives should be not prohibition. You know, it must be awareness. And also proper guidance. And in this regard, definitely families. We used to say that everything starts from family. You know? And family is a small state. And families, then of course schools, universities, educational institutions, and state institutions bear important responsibilities.
Of course.
And I think that we must create a model which becomes, you know, becomes not a source of risk, but at the same time a platform for development for people. Including youth, definitely. And to achieve this, definitely we need parental supervision. We need, of course, psychological, I think, support mechanisms with the help of educational institutions. And at the same time, state level awareness campaigns should be implemented, but simultaneously.
Yeah, of course.
Which is very important.
Very important.
And at the end, I just want to say that for me, social media and networks, it's just a tool.
Yeah, it is.
It's just a tool, and its impact on a society, it really depends on
individuals.
On individuals and how you use it.
Yeah.
If you use it in a correct and proper way, definitely you will achieve success. If not, you will lose.
All right. Thank you very much for your great time and insight. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you've gained a very important lesson. The way you use social media is very important. It's either you want to use it better or not. It depends on you guys. Stay tuned for more, and I hope we meet again. Thank you very much.